Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Today is 16th of November 2024. We thank God for the gift of life. We thank Him for the gift of this new day. And we pray that we may have a wonderful and blessed day. The gospel of today is talking about prayer. Jesus is talking about prayer. He's telling us to pray without ceasing. And the gospel is taken from the gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 18, from verse 1 to 8. It says, "Then he told him a parable about the necessity for them to pray always without becoming weary. He said, There was a judge in a certain town who neither feared God nor respected any human being. And a widow in the town used to come to him and say, Render a just decision for me against my adversary. For a long time the judge was unwilling, but eventually he thought, Well, it is true that I neither fear God nor respect any human being. Because this widow keeps bothering me, I shall deliver a just decision for her, lest she finally come and strike me. The Lord said, Pay attention to what this honest judge says. Will not God then secure the rights of his chosen ones who call out to him day and night? Will he be slow to answer them? I tell you, he will see to it that justice is done for them speedily." My brothers and sisters, prayer is very important in our spiritual life. We need to pray. Sometimes we like reading about prayer, hearing about prayer when preachers talk about prayer. But many times it is very difficult for us to put in practice all that we read about prayer, all that we hear about prayer. So today we need to reflect about our spiritual life, about our prayer life. So the gospel of today is leaving us three teachings. The first one, perseverance. Perseverance in the prayer, that we should persevere. We should insist in the prayer life. We should pray without ceasing. And we should always pray to God, because that's the only way we can have that connection with our Father in heaven. We talk to Him, we communicate to Him, because He is our Father, and we need to communicate with Him, to tell Him what is going on in our lives, what we need in our lives. And also, as you may have heard, prayer is not all about asking. It is also about thanking God for all that we have received. So we need to pray without ceasing. We need to persevere in our prayer life. The second teaching that this gospel is leaving us today is that we should pray, but with a lot of faith and confidence in God. Prayer with faith and confidence. I should pray with that faith in God, strong faith in God, and that strong confidence in Him, knowing that He is my Father and He will listen to me. I have faith in Him, and therefore He will give me whatever I need. He will listen to my prayers. He will listen to me as His son or as His daughter. And the third teaching that is leaving us this gospel is that we should pray with a lot of hope. We should pray with a lot of hope. Sometimes we pray, but we lack hope. Sometimes someone is praying, but in his heart he knows that he will not get what he's asking for. He doesn't have that hope. And that lack of hope sometimes comes from lack of faith and confidence in God. If someone doesn't have that strong faith and confidence in God, many times is not capable of praying with a lot of hope also. We pray to God that we may always have that hope, we may pray with confidence, we may pray with a lot of faith, and that we may grow in our faith we may grow in our prayer life. I wish you a blessed day, and I pray that God may give you whatever you want.